Hi everyone. My name is MIA, and I'm so excited to meet you all. Let me tell you a little about myself. I'm 28 years old and currently living in Austin, Texas. Austin is such a lively city, known for its music scene and amazing food trucks, and I absolutely love exploring local festivals and trying new dishes. I work as a software developer for a tech company. What I love most about my job is the creativity involved in problem solving and the satisfaction of building tools that make people's lives easier. Plus, my co-workers are like a second family to me. We always support and challenge each other to grow. When I'm not working, I enjoy a mix of active and creative hobbies. I'm a big fan of hiking and often head out to Barton Creek Greenbelt to enjoy the trails. I also play the piano, a passion I've had since I was a kid. Lately, I've been learning watercolor painting, which has been both fun and relaxing. My family is a big part of who I am. My mom, Sophia, is an amazing baker. Her chocolate chip cookies are legendary in our neighborhood. My dad, David, is a history buff and loves sharing random facts about ancient civilizations. I also have an older sister, Clara, who works as a nurse. She's so compassionate and always knows how to stay calm in stressful situations. And then there's Lunar, my 4-year-old tabby cat. She's my little shadow, following me around the house and curling up on my lap whenever I'm reading or working. She has such a sassy personality, but is also incredibly sweet when she wants to be. I'm lucky to have two best friends, Sam and Olivia. Sam and I met during a coding boot camp, and he's the reason I got into tech in the first place. Olivia is my childhood friend. We've known each other since elementary school, and she's practically like another sister to me. Thinking back to my university days at Texas A&M, one memory always cracks me up. My friends and I decided to join a campus trivia night, thinking we'd ace it. Instead, we ended up with the lowest score because we couldn't agree on any answers. At one point, I insisted the Eiffel Tower was built in 1905, and the host jokingly asked if I'd ever seen a history book. We laughed so hard that night, and it's still one of my favorite memories. Let me walk you through a typical day in my life. It's a mix of routine, small adventures, and moments that always surprise me. I usually wake up around 6:30 a.m. The first thing I do is stretch and open the curtains in my bedroom. My tabby cat, Lunar, is usually sitting by the window, already awake and staring at the birds outside. We have this little ritual where I scratch her chin before heading to the kitchen to make coffee. Breakfast is usually oatmeal with some fresh fruit and honey. I love eating in the small nook by the window in my apartment. It's my quiet time to plan the day ahead and enjoy the morning light. After breakfast, I head out for a quick hike or jog at the Barton Creek Greenbelt if the weather is nice. The fresh air and the sound of birds always put me in a good mood. Occasionally, I meet an older gentleman named Walter on the trail. He's been walking there for years, and he always has a fun fact to share, like how armadillos are surprisingly good swimmers. Little moments like this make the start of my day feel special. By 9 a.m., I'm at my desk for work. As a software developer, my mornings are spent reviewing code and attending virtual stand-up meetings with my team. My manager, Clara, is incredibly supportive but also has the sharpest sense of humor. She once turned a bug report into a stand-up comedy routine, and we couldn't stop laughing for minutes. Around noon, I take a break for lunch. Sometimes I cook a quick stir-fry at home, but other days I head to this cozy taco truck near my apartment. Their fish tacos with mango salsa are to die for. In the afternoon, I usually dive into a bigger project or write new features for the software we're building. This is my favorite part of the day because I get so immersed in the work that time just flies by. Around 3 p.m., I often grab a coffee from a local cafe down the street. There's a barista named Alex who always remembers my order, a vanilla latte, and makes the prettiest latte art. Once, he drew a little cat paw on the foam, which totally made my day. When the workday ends around 5:30 p.m., I usually feel a mix of accomplishment and mental exhaustion. To recharge, I spend an hour playing the piano. Right now, I'm learning to play River Flows in You by Yuruma. The melody is so soothing, and it helps me unwind. Luna usually curls up on the piano bench next to me, like she's my tiny, fluffy audience. For dinner, I keep things simple. Tonight, for example, I'm making a spinach and feta quiche with a side salad. I love experimenting with recipes. It feels like a creative escape. After dinner, I might FaceTime my sister, Clara, who always has hilarious stories from her hospital shifts. Last week, she told me about a patient who insisted their broken arm was fine because they had a high pain tolerance, only to pass out during an X-ray. Before bed, I take a little time to journal. I write about things that stood out during the day, like Walter's random facts or Alex's latte art. It's a way to remind myself how many little joys exist even in ordinary moments. I also jot down anything I want to improve or work on tomorrow. Then I spend a few minutes reading before finally drifting off to sleep around 10:30 p.m. That's a glimpse into my day-to-day life. What about you? What's a typical day like for you? Do you have small rituals or unexpected moments that make you smile? I'd love to hear about them, so share in the comments. Thanks for listening, and I can't wait to hear your stories too.
If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe to English Fun Tales, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Thank you for joining me on this learning adventure. See you in the next video, and let's keep learning together, step by step. See you soon.